Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got
What
that
up, what
GG
up?
on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get
Let's
it
go.
by myself.
Game 1.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Shit.
This is McCoy. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Yellow. 54. Nice 7, let's go. 54. I got it.
From the 44, Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. McCaffrey. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Ready? 20.
What you saying? All right.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This for his running back, McCoy. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Mahomes now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Run with the pass defense.
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
He dropped it.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Completes it to Hardman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
I don't know what he was just saying, but his corner just dove from the middle of the field to catch a pitch.
And say, what's going on with your scheme?
Come on.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
I think 2 early dumb picks, though.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Just gotta play smart. Stop doing dumb stuff. We'll be all right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now McCoy. And an alley to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh, let's go.
This is taken at the 3. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 62 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
I'll take the stupid defense right there.
Point after,
try to man
down
up
the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
That was just straight.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
What?
This half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Great. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Get your swarm on. Let's get
Newton on 1st down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver. Now a timeout taken.
Get out of here.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10. It's a 3. 53. Check down.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Wow.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This is taken at his 4.
Let's go, stop.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
You streaming right now? All right, jump on your shit in a minute.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Newton.
Come on.
His throw here's incomplete.
His
the
dude's
former
picking
Bill,
everything.
Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. They will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
How do you keep doing that?
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Tackle.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take it across the 15 and into Chief territory. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Out of the gun, Newton.
Pick, let's go.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
I was called, baby.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the
bailing
field
me out
and
this
an
game.
obvious
I'm
passing
playing
down,
like trash.
it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 75 yards. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead.
I was just praising my defense. Give up a big play.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about
Where that corner
cleaning
come
up
from,
some of the
man?
errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Here's McCoy. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On 2nd and very short, Mahomes. He finds McCoy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. Mahomes now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Being chased out left. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll run it with McCoy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he is
Touchdown,
in.
baby.
Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Yards on the ground,
His way across the 30 to the 32.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Newton on 3rd down.
Pick. Oh, he threw right to me. Come on.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
8.
The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton. The Panther rush too strong.
Let's
they
go,
get there
baby.
and take him down.
Defense
Emmanuel
wins championships.
And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Let's go, baby.
He'll have
Let's
a
go.
first down inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Let's go.
Davey.
He quit. He quit. Take my dub, baby.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand.
Let's go, yo.
Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room.
I'm ready. All right, man. I'm ready to put it on. I forgot. Full-time idiots, right?
10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news.
Watching it now.
They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls
28-7.
me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody. Touchdown. Check out my giver, 1 foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands in a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they figure, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous.
I wish they just kept your playbooks the same, bro.
No payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to obey it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody go
Be right back. Do something to drink.
right pocket got
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Green Bay. It's my first time playing Green Bay.
Rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Kicking the onside, U.S. What are they doing? Oh, Todd. Yeah, that's shit. That's that shit Zeke be doing.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside.
What the hell? Hey,
Marquez Valdez
they did not let me pick that off, bro.
75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Really, yo.
Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
But they didn't let me go up for that pick.
Starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at the 40. Again. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
He forced that one, it looked like.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From the 39, Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Wow. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
42's the mark, boy. 42. 42's the mark. 57, 57, call it. 57, call it.
After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Right back at him, baby.
Travis Kelsey there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the
mark.
highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
This is my first time playing Green Bay.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Scored.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
She was in, man.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Jones.
Let's go.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers.
Let's go! Dropped it. Bum.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. These two teams all tied after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. From the 31, Mahomes.
Oh, I'm good.
Pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And this is caught.
Oh, my
I think he
God.
got that with one hand. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum.
Oh, he one-handed that
really
joint.
are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
All right, yo, now that corner stay over there.
Defensively. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against his secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right, and Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll
caught
do it
that?
like Johnny
Yo,
Robinson
come
this year,
on,
who
man.
actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
Get out of here.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Rodgers now on 1st down. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, I see that.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7 from the 32.
They traded him to the
first
Jets.
and 10.
Huh? Yeah. They traded him today to the Jets.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where
I don't
Jonathan
know what they
Coachman
got
will
for
have
him.
highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
They're
You and I
probably
often
mad
talk
about that
his
now that
offense's
AB
ability to keep
going
a
through that
defense
rate
off
stuff.
balance with what they're doing.
They're probably like,
I
damn,
think
we
the
jumped the
converse
gun
has
on
been true
that.
in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
I don't think he did that, though. I think Shorty
about
reached
the
it.
32.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
I seen the little, you seen the message?
Rodgers now throwing again. He sets up the screen to Jones. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Oh, I see they just robbed
as
you.
they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On the delay, Jones. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Watch the run, watch the run.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you get...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On third and long, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep is Trevor Davis.
This is put him in perfect position. Man, I'm playing real dumb right now, bro. What is going on with me?
On first down, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City.
Playing real dumb this game, man.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
He caught a timeout? Come on, stupid stuff, bro.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. The final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is
really
going to
almost
be
caught that,
incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, no.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50. Switch.
Look at that, yo.
Check 26.
On the ground, this is Williams. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Is that the one on the picture? That latest one you sent me with this one on the bed.
We got three, fellas. We got
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
That's caught left side by Hardman. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
Check. Hey, you got to get moving, man. let's go.
They did the most just now.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I'm playing stupid. I'm going for a 4th and long.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. He can't hang. He's not going to hit me.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Got him. Let's go. Let's go, Sammy. Let's go.
Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 60 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Oh, we almost got that in there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
4th and 9, too.
This will be taken very short. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Hey, Delta, quit talking about it.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
I don't know why I didn't
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Who you gonna play with?
1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers.
Pick. Oh!
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Give me that. Let's go.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow, and this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Yellow. Check 13.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, you still in that game, man.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to go up top.
He was going at that time. I tried to sleep and did it again.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
Yo, watch that play, yo. Watch my linebacker not jump. Oh, my God.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be
Yo.
the football again. You're going to take
You
care
gotta
of
be
it,
ki-
but
oh,
you
you
have to
can
be
throw a
careful
pick,
about
too, I
being
see it.
too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Y'all can't believe my linebacker just froze just like that.
Rodgers
Look
going
at
to
the
throw
pick.
again. And left
Now
side
he
here,
wide
it's
open, man.
Graham.
Come on, man.
16 yards,
It's gonna
a
happen
first
if you
down.
catch an interception.
That tight end position, it just seems to
Oh,
continue
he ran
to
it back?
evolve every year
We're
in
going
the
faking it
NFL.
all.
You're
Like,
getting
nah, he
really
being
terrific
disrespectful.
athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
How you get that
And that's
off?
gonna be
Come on.
incomplete.
Pull that sack. Those players keep dropping the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
R1,
The
R1.
second down play not much better than the first. Just a
R1
gain
was
of
open.
1 there.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the
butt
safeties?
naked.
They are
There was
all
nobody
over
right
the
there
field,
with
no
him.
matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might
Oh,
go to them
let's
in
go,
this
Adam.
game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Back north. 50's the mark. 50's the mark. Hey, Charlie.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. He's going to air one out. He
Let's
raises
go,
one, it's
Lucas with
intercepted.
the pick. Oh, I'm at the
Picked
2,
off
though.
down at the 2. Another costly turnover, their second of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But the football.
Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle, there to make the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes.
I threw a pick. Oh,
And he's
my
got
God.
room. And into the end zone. It's a
Wow.
pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
First of all, yo, his linebacker shouldn't be able to jam Tyreek Hill like that, man.
And an important one that is, as we are tied now
yo.
early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Let's go one more.
They run it again with Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And they'll run it with McCoy. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert down.
Yo, that's a touchdown.
Defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yo, he batted it on the screen. Yo, the screen was wide open.
The defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
There you go, partner. 3-deep zone, what we call cover 3. Free safety right in the middle of the field. Going to be deep as the deepest wide receiver and able to make a play on the football. Notice how they kind of funneled everything towards him because they know that they got a guy who can react to either side and get a hand on the football.
Now Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
1st down, Kansas City.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams.
Yo, get out of here, yo.
2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow. 480. No, I don't need to. Check 42 to Mike.
Now Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Mahomes to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of
give me that. Oh, he caught it. Yo, all right, yo. Oh, he dropped it. I was ready. What? Yo. Oh, I was ready to say they just robbed me over the top like that, yo.
7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Now Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep.
Give me that.
Field.
Game over.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Who they want? Flip.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Game over. Let's go. Let's go.
The 35-yard line.
And
he quit. They pulled the plug. Oh man. Let's go. Defense wins championships. Let's get it.